You feel it, don't you? That gnawing frustration every time you watch a social program flop or an investment promise fade into thin air because the system that's supposed to fix real problems is broken, outdated, and stuck in its own lies. Social impact bonds, SIBs, were supposed to be game changers, the magic link between capital and real social change. But instead, what do we see? Slow adoption, skepticism, endless red tape strangling every attempt to scale. Founders and investors like you, burning with purpose, watching potential slip through your fingers while the world waits. The question is simple but terrifying. Will they ever break free and become mainstream? Or will they remain another great idea, lost in the noise of traditional capital? Here's the brutal truth. SIBs are trapped in the same system that's suffocating innovation everywhere. Governments hesitant, investors scared to take the plunge because social returns feel impossible to measure, and endless bureaucracy that kills urgency. If you're tired of seeing impact investing reduced to buzzwords and empty promises, it's time to stop waiting and start acting with razor-sharp focus. The momentum won't come from hoping the system changes for you. It comes from building new pathways, a rebel network of founders, investors, and leaders who refuse to accept mediocre returns, in either money or impact. Step 1. Stop pitching SIBs as charity or feel-good products. They are powerful financial instruments, period. Demand that every single SIB is designed with ironclad, data-driven metrics that force accountability. No vague social outcomes. Real, quantifiable results tied to financial rewards. If your bond's impact can't be measured precisely, you're wasting capital and compromising credibility. Insist on transparency that would make Wall Street blush. This is how you build trust with mainstream investors obsessed with ROI, because impact investing isn't charity, it's the future of smart investing. Step 2. Get ruthless about partnership selection. CBs need governments that aren't just passive players, but aggressive collaborators willing to co-own outcomes. Demand policy reforms that remove outdated procurement practices and create flexible legal frameworks. Lock in contracts that align risk, reward, and power evenly among public agencies and private investors. Without this, one side will always push back and stall. Break old habits by championing coalitions that speak with one voice, where tech innovators, social entrepreneurs, and impact investors create unstoppable momentum by acting as a single force, not just isolated advocates. Step 3. Stop thinking regionally. SIBs that fail to scale will die in local pockets. You need strategic globalization. Connect impact investors and founders across borders. Create financial vehicles that blend capital from continents, leveraging regulatory arbitrage and currency diversity to protect returns and deepen impact. Build autonomous networks that bypass national biases and obsolete regulations. The future of SIBs lies in transcending borders, entwining diverse ecosystems, and shaping global outcomes. If you settle for local wins, you're handing the advantage back to slow, traditional models that dominate complacent markets. Look deeper. The real barrier blocking mainstream adoption of SIBs is our collective inability to challenge the systems that betray us daily. Impact investing cannot thrive if it follows the same tired playbook, bending under bureaucracy, skepticism, and short-term thinking. Founders, stop begging for permission. Investors, stop waiting for perfect models from distant bureaucracies. You are the architects of a new reality. The few powerful, connected individuals able to shatter illusions of impossible and turn complexity into opportunity. Now hear this loud and clear. The next decade will be defined by those who dare to link impact with cold, hard capital and systemic reform. You must become merciless advocates, refuse deals that lack transparency, challenge governments like never before, and assemble borderless financial engines fueled by conviction rather than comfort. This is your call to break chains, not just of failed social programs, but of limiting beliefs about what finance and society can be. If you want social impact bonds to go mainstream, don't wait for the world to change. Build a world where they must. Design bonds smart enough to survive scrutiny. Partner fiercely enough to overcome bureaucracy. Scale boldly enough to rewrite how capital transforms society. This is no casual mission. It's a fight for an entirely new economic order, a leap beyond what's possible today. So, Will SIBs become mainstream in a decade? They will if you force it. If you burn with restless outrage at how slow progress is. If you connect, build, and push until the system bends to your will. Stop being bystanders. The time to liberate impact investing is now. Step into the space only the fearless dare claim and make mainstream not just a buzzword, but a battlefield you conquer.